Money Millz, you tapped it with PPhilms. What's the word, man?
Grutte Bow, shout out PPhilms. Money Jaydee is busy.
Let's get it. Let's get it. First, let's start off with welcome home.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Just talk to the people a little bit about what it's like being home. What is that feeling like being around the people that you love most and being out of that hellhole, essentially? What's that like for you?
It's amazing. Life is amazing.
Yeah.
It's just been like a dream, and everything's just been happening so fast. But I'm fully prepared.
Gotcha. Kind of winding down for you to come home. What was that? What was certain things you was kind of putting together? Like, you may have people who's like, I'm gonna be home in such and such time. I'm gonna do this when I get home. I'm gonna do that. What was your mindset on way coming home?
I was just working on music like every day, because I kind of was fighting to come home because I was released early, so I was fighting to come home, and I was just sitting there just working on the music, just focused on perfecting my craft type-ish.
Yeah. Gotcha. You may have people who say while they're locked up, it's easy for them to write. Some people say it's kind of hard for them to write. What was your experience like?
Yeah, I went through different phases. I went through phases when it was hard. It just depends on where your mind is. Like, it's all about having a free mind, like where your mind is at. Like, because your mind could be trapped in the system and you could really be stressed out in that place going through. So, that being said, it just all depends where your mind is at. Like, period.
Gotcha. All right, bet. So, let's kind of get into early childhood, kind of growing up in Brownsville. What was that like for you? You are from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up out there for you?
It was just typical hood life, typical hood lifestyle. Like, I went through the typical things that other black family that's struggling in America went through.
Yeah. Are there any like significant things you remember growing up? Like kind of like in certain places, certain things that made you the person you are today, or
yeah.
Certain significant memories.
Yeah. Like certain foods, certain like landmarks that's not there no more.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that.
What would be one in particular? Like something you used to do when you was younger, and now it's kind of like as you got older, it's not even there anymore.
What could I say? For instance, well, that's one thing. I would have went with like the particular. I don't even know.
It's all good. Gotcha. Let's talk. How did you even get into the music? Was there anything?
It was like a family activity. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I was younger, me, my brothers, my sisters, my cousins, we used to just work on music. Like, I can remember we had this group, and it was just like we used to work on music all together as like siblings, type family, as family. So it was a while back too. I was very young, and then I started recording very young too.
Yeah. How old was you when you started like writing and all?
2010 is the year that I recorded my first song. So that was 15 years ago.
Okay.
It's 2025. That was 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And I probably was about 12, 13 years old.
Yeah. Was there anybody who was the inspiration though? Like, how did
my older cousins?
Yeah.
They was inspired by people like by Gucci Mane, Fabulous.
Yeah.
Like, that was their era. Like, they was inspired by Yo Gotti. Like, that was their favorite artist is Lil Wayne. So I kind of came up in like the Soulja Boy era. Like we used to make crank that videos on YouTube, me and my cousin.
Yeah. And who were you listening to? They was listening to kind of like.
They was listening to more of that trap type of music, more, and I hated that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I hated that music.
Yeah, but what was you listening to at that time?
At that time, I was listening to like Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
I was cranking that. Yeah, I definitely was cranking that at that time.
Any other Brooklyn rappers? Maybe.
I was cranking everything, whatever. Crank that Batman. It don't even have to be Soulja Boy. You whatever crank. You was cranking some. I'm cranking that.
Got you. So yeah, you start getting into the music. I know you said 2010 is when you record your first song.
Yeah.
What is that moment like for you? Was it getting into?
That was nervous. That was one of my most nervous moments ever. I was shaking.
Yeah.
Because I thought my shit was gonna be trash. I came out the booth. It was like, yo, that shit was fire.
Yeah.
And it just was lit ever since then. It's just been everything.
Yeah. Can you remember what song it was?
Yeah, it was a song with me and my cousin called "Time to Get Paid." It was like a Biggie sample.
Yeah.
Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade.
Gotcha. Now y'all release it, right? What is the response from the people the minute you release it?
The response of the people, they was with it. They say, yo, you fired. They say you got something go do it. You got something go do it.
Yeah.
I had a baby voice, but I had a little. My lyrics had a little bit of content to it. Like it had a little something. Like I wasn't just saying anything. I said a little. Like I didn't know exactly what I was talking about 100%, but I was damn near 79% sure what I was talking about. So kind of like they was like, all right, you got something. Like this could potentially be something in the future.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, I know, would you say like Gang Gang would be like the biggest song that y'all did at that time, early in your career?
That's the biggest song in Brooklyn for the trenches.
Yeah.
For Brownsville.
Yeah. So now I was speaking to Bam and he was kind of like, you kind of helped facilitate that, put that together.
That's my, man, this is my older shit. That's why it's like, that's why like everything is paying off kind of sort of like now. Everything is like this is like a dream that I always had. So it's like my friends just been here with me from day one, doing what they do, and I just been here with them, and we just been putting our work in and just doing everything that we could do to get to where we need to be. But as far as like the gang situation, it happened off of me having a friend from another neighborhood and we collabing, and he having a friend and me having a friend who was being Bino. Dada is my friend from another neighborhood.
Yeah.
We have ties on some school, and he has a friend which is Curly Savv.
Yeah.
I have a friend which is being Bino, and we just all came together. Me and Dada was supposed to be doing some other song, and we just happened to say like, nah, f that song. Come on, let's do some drill. Like, no time for the trenches. Gotcha.
Did y'all know it was gonna be as big as it was?
Nah.
Yeah.
Cause I freestyled on that.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Like if I'd have knew it would have been like that, I'd have really. But even though like my verse is wicked, but as far as like I freestyled, that was a freestyle.
Wow.
And I ain't really like rapping. Like at that time, I still was on some melodic. So I wanted to do a melodic song with Dada. That's what we was planning to do.
Wow. Was y'all all in the studio at that time?
We all was in the studio. Everybody that's on the song was in the studio when it was made. And majority of the people that was in the video was in the studio when the song was made.
Wow. Do the song. Y'all shoot the video.
We do the song. We drop it on SoundCloud. Yeah. It gets 30K on SoundCloud.
And that's at those times.
And that was a big number. Yeah. But still, I was nonchalant. I was ignorant to the fact that this is big. 30K is big. Yeah. I just still didn't like the song.
Till this day,
So-
you don't like the song, or just at
Nah,
that time?
just at the time, like I respect it. I gotta respect it now, but at
Yeah.
the time, you feel me?
Gotcha.
So now I'm not liking the song. Is my mans is playing it out. Like my mans that I'm rolling around with, they playing it out.
Yeah.
So now they like, yo, we shooting the vid. So we go to Canarsie, me and all the bros. We go to Canarsie, we go out there 30 deep. They 30 deep out there in the floors. We go out there, we shoot the vid, and it's cold as ever.
Yeah.
Colder than February 14th. Where it's raining. We shoot the vid,
Yeah.
and the vid comes out. The vid does 30K the first day it comes out on YouTube. We drop it drops like not even the first day, like a couple hours. It drops at 11 at night, around like late night, November 29th, 2015, it drops. Like I wake up November 30th, 2015 in the morning. It got 30,000 views.
Yeah.
I read a status on Facebook like, bleep, bleep, bleep. I'm famous with the glasses emoji. And that status went crazy, so I knew it was wicked.
What was the status?
Bleep, bleep, bleep. Frank Stan.
Oh. Okay,
Frank Stan.
Gotcha.
I'm famous.
Yeah.
Glasses emoji.
Yeah.
That's why I'm mad I lost my glasses. I definitely would have had my glasses on.
So
I
at
don't
that
know where they at
moment,
right now.
at that moment, you hype. It's lit. It's lit at that moment.
That status gets about 200 likes.
Yeah.
Mind you, my pictures wasn't even getting 200 likes before that.
Yeah.
Like,
Status.
not
was
even a
crazy.
birthday pic.
Yeah. So now, boom. What happens after? Are people like, yeah?
I'm just looking on my timeline. Everybody is lyrics. I'm seeing lyrics. I'm seeing people talking. I'm seeing controversy because these guys had problem with these guys, and we got allies with these guys, and
Yeah.
it was just like a lot. It was just a lot of controversy behind that whole.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I spoke to Bam about Curly. I spoke to Dada off camera about Curly and all that. But at that time, y'all were cool with him, right? Or was
Who,
it
Curly?
Yeah.
I don't got no problems with Curly.
Yeah. Being
I
that,
like Curly Savv. Like that's I fuck with him. He like me. That's like a twin of mine. Like I fuck with him. He a Libra, so
yeah.
you know how Libras is. Like we stick together. We strong. We might lie to you, but we
But yeah, we know the controversy occurred because of, like you said, certain people may feel that this person doesn't rock with this person person doesn't rock with this person. How did y'all handle that at that time?
we just was awesome. Like everybody, we lit because it just went so crazy. Our life just changed drastically, so fast. So everywhere we went, it was like it was times to where me and my sister was in a train station and kids, 30 kids ran up to me after school, wanted to take a picture, scream my name, and it was getting to where it's kind of embarrassing, shocking, like it just give you a little awkward feeling. Give what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Was there ever feelings of like, how did you manage to get used to it or start to understand it a little better? Because it's like overnight.
I just started moving a little different, like stopped going to certain place, started hiding from the public more.
Gotcha. And then what comes after that? What music comes after that? Are you now, I know you want to do the melodic, but Gang is the one that works. Do you say to yourself, you know what, let me stick to this
I do
genre?
that sometimes, like if it's just depending on how I'm feeling, I'll do that. But those not like, that's not like what I put my all into. That's like, it's like, that's not my pain. I'm not, I kind of mastered it, so it's kind of like an easy thing to me. Like, you know, I kind of like, it's hard to really put your feelings in the music, and some people kind of be embarrassed or ashamed to say certain things. So I feel like the pain music is a little harder, so I stick with that. I like challenges.
Yeah, no, I feel like it sounds good. Now, do you feel like it's a little therapeutic, being able to express yourself in your music and everything?
Hearing myself.
Yeah. Oh, hearing yourself.
Hearing myself.
Yeah. How about writing? The process of writing.
Yeah, the process of writing and putting it together is definitely therapeutic. Because I could be working on a song for weeks, days. It don't matter how long, years. I got songs that I worked on for years. You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. What would be one of the hardest songs you would say that you had to write, record? When we say
Married to the Streets.
And why is that?
It took me a year to find a beat.
Yeah.
It was a song I wrote with no beat, and it just wasn't going nothing until a year later I found the beat. So it was kind of like, that's like it's new to us, a new song. I went through other challenges, but like as far as some new,
things. Gotcha. What would be the most meaningful song you feel like you've put together?
E4L.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my second freestyle that I never wrote down. And it was just like a deep song, like it was a big one.
Yeah, that would be
for people that went through things that could relate to
somebody. Yeah. That would be for Lay, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Rest in peace to him.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you.
No doubt, no doubt. What was that time period of your life like, and how do you even...
That was a dark place. No. Yeah, that was a dark one. That was like... It was ups and downs. It was wins and losses, definitely at that time. Definitely it was fun. Definitely it was like living life like GTA. Like that's why I made a song named GTA. Because that time period was definitely like just a crazy, that was like my young, just turning 21, 20 years old, 21 time period where I'm just feeling like I'm a grown man.
Yeah.
But I'm still a baby, you get what I'm saying? So, and he died as a baby, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like 15 years old.
Okay.
And I'm running around with him, supposed to be guiding him in the correct path, and it was just a dark time.
Yeah.
But things getting better though.
Gotcha. How do I think with all the things people got to deal with, whether it be responsibilities with families, friends, relationships, pursuing their music career and everything, how do you deal with going through things like that? How do you process that?
I learned how to deal with it now because just me being incarcerated and just dealing with that, just really being not in the not really being in the flesh and able to deal with my problems. But as far as out here, I just put everything into the music. Like everything is for the music. Everything is, feel me? I'm locked in with everything. Like, it's just, feel me? I just put all my pain in my music. That's it.
Gotcha.
I still go through everyday things that the average people go through, and we all human. So that's what makes it better. That's what makes my music better.
Yeah.
That's what makes me so talented. That's like, all right, I'm already talented, but that's what makes it so realistic because I'm still gonna go through. The money doesn't make it no different. Nothing is gonna stop you from going through natural things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Totally understandable. When you say you was locked up, you ran into Jaydee. Everyone wants to know what occurred because he said something in his song.
Yeah.
That from your, I don't think we ever heard your perspective.
Yeah.
Did you choose to not really say anything when he dropped the song? Was that intentional?
Nah, I think nah, it's not that. It's just
okay. From your perspective, how did that play out?
it was like that he was saying was like false.
Yeah.
So it was like I ain't never really paid no mind because it was false. So it was just mad funny.
Yeah. I guess that was the kind of the thoughts when you first heard his song.
Nah, it was funny because it was like, yo, like I seen them. I had a conversation with him. I didn't see him like face to face. That's why he said what he said, because we never seen each other face to face. But I seen them, had a conversation with him from a distance. Never got in arm's reach or any striking distance. So,
Yeah.
and that was it. The conversation was not even an argument or nothing. It was a typical I'm his big bro conversation. So it was just mad funny when he said that. It was like cool though. I kind of liked it because I still had some time left when he did that. Still had about 2 years left when he did that.
Yeah.
So it was like, I make some shit up. Just keep me relevant. Forget it. That shit got millions of views.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Gotcha. Did you with the conversation, was he upset after the conversation? Was he?
No, it wasn't. No, he was starstruck. Like, I'm iconic in the streets. Starstruck.
What was the song that had him starstruck? What was
Just my whole, just everything. It ain't have to be. It was the name, the face, just everything.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, the neighborhood.
Yeah. Now, I know there's a relationship with like RPT and everything, or Shizzy.
Yeah.
How did that form?
Shitty family. Shitty, definitely family. That's Shitty, one of my managers. Definitely. Yeah, I met Shizzy. I knew of Shizzy for a while because I have family that's from the area, and he knew of me for a while. We had each other on social media for a while, so we've been seeing each other, and everything in a timely manner. Everything just happens for a reason.
Yeah. Was there? Did he take to your music? Did he like your music? Was there any particular song he liked that?
He liked my music before my music was, when my music was underrated. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Before it was as popular as it is today.
Yeah.
Like my music. Like I got, of course, when I'm with my mans and we do features, of course that it's gonna go because it's like it's us. Like.
Yeah.
But my personal projects and things like that.
Yeah, he was always a fan of that style of music and all that.
Yeah, so he reached out to me when I was incarcerated, and we wound up building a relationship while I was incarcerated, having a couple conversations. I was with a couple of his friends, and that's how we became family, and everything just came into play. I just came home, so we just about to go crazy.
Yeah. They say, I think they said like DThang be playing your music a little bit and all that for as big as...
yeah, I heard it. I ain't even see.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I ain't even see the vids yet. I only been home for about a week and a half. I ain't even see the vids yet, but I'm definitely gonna tap in.
Yeah, for as big as a rapper he is in New York and everything, what is that like to have him playing the music, even publicly? That's like free promo.
I'm iconic. Like, is there every artist in New York City? Like, it don't matter who you are, they know who I am.
Yeah. Could you see yourself working with him?
With who?
With DThang.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Respect. For me, I respect all the love. For me.
Yeah.
Appreciate everything.
I know you see everything going on with the Push and P stuff.
Yeah.
You have some guys who's with it. You have some guys who's not with it. Bam told his side, Nino told his side, many people, K.I. told his side. What is your stance on that topic and everything?
I feel like certain just be for the internet.
Yeah.
And just people just be doing for the internet. Like they don't really be what it seems.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's
it be interior intentions behind certain?
Yeah.
So that's that.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's anything that's genuine about it?
I feel like just because the intentions are interior don't mean that they're not genuine. It could be desperate. It could be in desperate need. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like they could be in desperate need of something, so they can have genuine intentions on need it. Give what I'm saying?
Yeah, like kind of like, alright, your intentions. But then
kind of like begging for your life. Kind of like begging for your life. You really, your intentions are, or it's kind of like giving a bank teller a note.
Yeah.
And saying, put the money in the bag, or I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they are in desperate need, but it's like they scared.
Yeah.
So it's like their intentions on wanting to live is genuine.
Yeah. But the act, what's being done is not.
Get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I don't know. People do whatever nowadays.
Yeah.
It's like the 90s. Baggy clothes. Everybody look like hippies.
Yeah, you know I gotta ask directly.
They smoking weed on the strip.
Could you...
Weed stores everywhere.
Could you see yourself like, yo, you know what, as much as the things that occurred, could you see yourself like, yo, you know what, I'm gonna put this to the side for that, for, you know what, we cordial, I can see you, it is what it is, don't care.
Yeah, it been like that though. That ain't nothing new. And that's why I said, don't believe the shit that you see on the internet, or, you know what I'm saying, the internet. People believe whatever they see on the internet.
Yeah.
I could be in jail. They could have looked at my release date yesterday. Like, yeah, say you come home next year, bro. And then I could go on Facebook and post a picture that nobody never seen. And they gonna say, yo, you home, bro?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I was just on the phone with you yesterday in jail. You looked me up and told me my release date was next year.
Yeah. Or because they thinking like, you feel like it's that easy to manipulate people, like as they just...
It's that easy.
Yeah, social media.
That easy. They believe what they see.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, we seen the news with Coach the Ghost.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts when you seen that? You know, it's like unfortunate for him and everything.
Yeah.
We watch hit lists go have a couple of views to millions of views, and now this is the outcome. What is that like for you to kind of witness all of that and see it play out?
We're gonna get everything together. We're gonna get everything right. That sounds small to a giant.
Yeah.
See?
You know, what do you tell yourself when things, because earlier you said one of the challenging things was having to deal with being incarcerated. What do you tell yourself when you're going through challenging moments?
Focus.
Yeah.
Stay focused.
So I remember maybe like a couple of months ago, a couple of artists was having this debate about Brooklyn drill.
Yeah.
Your name pops up. You know what I'm saying? I see your picture, your name, and they define you along with a couple of other people as the definition of Brooklyn drill. How did you take that when you see that? And that's Wikipedia. That's Google. What is that like?
That's like, that just mean like we a definition of something. Like we created a certain type of content, certain type of vibe, a certain type of sound. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Genre. We created a certain kind of genre of music.
Do you feel responsible for what's going on in the music industry in New York?
I feel like
right now?
some people up there that don't belong up there, man. Some people that's supposed to be up there that's not up there.
Who's some people
That's
you
my
feel like should?
opinion.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. No, that's my personal opinion.
Yeah, personal. If you could make your own list, what would that look like? Who would you take off? Who would you have on?
It'd just be Money Millz, Money G's, Snot, Money Millz again.
And Money G's
be
and
me, only me.
Gotcha, man. Listen again. Welcome home. I appreciate locking in with you. We locked in the first time. Definitely appreciate locking in with you right now. Definitely would want nothing more than success for you for 2025 and beyond.
Know that.
Definitely. Money Millz, until next time, man.
PPhilms, tap in, good. Know that.